What's up, internet? My name's Nardy.
And I'm Clairou.
And this is a finale, but not an ending, a beginning. Because when we're done with this, we can finally start watching season 2.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait. I'm so excited to watch something new. Y'all, this is the reader rewatch of season 1, episode 8, The Eye of the World of the Wheel of Time.
That means spoilers.
Full book spoilers for the reader rewatch.
Full spoilers.
When we get into season 2, there won't be. Promise. We didn't like this the first time we watched it. And I don't know that we're going to like it more now. Just a warning. If you're one of those people that likes this episode a lot and doesn't want to watch us whine, join us for season 2 when we're like, whoa, this is new.
Yeah.
But we're going to get through this together. We're going to hold hands. We're going to be friends. And we're going to get through this together. If you want to watch the full length thing, which for this episode I can't imagine,
it's fine. We're going to hold hands and make
go
jokes.
to patreon.com/nerdynightly and do that over there. But for now, let's dive right into the finale of season 1 of The Wheel of Time. I have not watched this scene in forever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Aso shata star, mojlit, aezasa anso yukra.
So basan maspiati Roma de Alcaranan.
Oh, so there's just no war going on right now. They've just taken the reason why this happens out of it.
Yeah.
He just does it to do it.
The Valerie et Samon. Luster and Telemon. Aman Sindai.
Oh. Maybe that's why I got confused about the Dragon Reborn, because they call him Reborn here.
Yeah, but they never do in the books.
Yeah, he is
only
the
do it,
dragon,
yeah.
and Ren is the Dragon Reborn.
Because he's not like, we're losing the war. If we don't do something, the world is going to come to an end.
Instead, he's like, my baby's gonna just have a better world? I don't know. It seems pretty nice outside.
Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, it's such a rough start to this episode. Like, none of it, it just is like such a weird take on what happens in the books.
Yeah. And at the risk, I don't want to feed into this narrative because I think that a lot of it is unfounded, but it just makes the men kind of seem like arrogant fucking assholes.
Which isn't what it is, right?
No.
The Amerlin seat has a
like,
separate plan to do the same thing. She just thinks hers is better.
Well, it's not the same thing, is it?
Yeah, they both sides want to push back the Dark One.
Yeah.
They just have different ideas about how to go about it.
Right.
It's not that the women want to do nothing and the men want to do a random thing for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
But that's what they make it seem like here, and it's a bad scene. I'm sorry, it's a bad scene. It's well acted, honestly.
Yeah.
Both of them are acting really well through the bullshit language they can. Not bullshit, not in a bad way, just bullshit in that it's not real, right?
Yeah. It's also not real for unless maybe
it's the old tongue. That's what Matt is going to start speaking.
Oh, it is supposed to be the old tongue. Okay.
I think so. I would assume so.
Yeah, okay.
It's not Spanish.
Thank you.
I wish it was, though. I wish that scene was just in Spanish.
Oh my god, the racists would be up in arms. The old tongue? No.
The world of the Wheel of Time has one language no matter where you live. It doesn't make any sense, but
don't worry about it.
Yeah, that scene's just, it's such a, because it makes it stakeless. Yeah. It's just a thing Luce did to be a fucking weirdo. And you're like, why? The actual story's really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great makeup job.
Yeah.
And consumes everything in its path, including young men in way over their heads.
You don't want to be moist while crossing the blight.
I forgot about that. I have a hoodie that says that.
Yeah, you can buy that on our store.
No, you can't.
Oh, you took it down?
No, it was on our old store. It's never been on our new one.
It's gone. You can't get it.
Only Moiraine does.
Why does Moiraine know? Has she been there before? No, she can't go twice.
But in the books, she has. And there's no not going there twice in the show, so it doesn't matter.
That's true, right?
We'll always be all right.
It's just a weave, Egwene.
Good. We're getting closer.
How long have they been walking for?
Don't know.
They just got to another country.
3 years ago, it was miles from Tobin's Gap. It's just another sign that the Dark One's strength is building.
Oh, it's moving. Right.
Yeah.
Here. Have some of that.
Was it hard to leave Egwene behind?
Limbus bread. Oh, and look! More limbus bread! Oh, we're here. It's time, folks!
After the Jollik attack in the Two Rivers, when I followed you, it wasn't you who I tracked. It was her. She has a teller.
Yeah!
I can show you how.
You would let me go without you.
I fucking hate it so much. What could you possibly show him?
She actually has a tiny bladder. She pees every 30 to 40 minutes. It's very distinctive.
But, like, how did Nynaeve track her across the ferry without the ferry being there? On horseback.
That's Maureen's tell if she sings fairies.
You're as beautiful as the sunrise.
This is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch it. But take a nap.
I wouldn't have expected it would be you.
That also, like, just doesn't look great.
No, it doesn't. This effect is pretty cool.
Yeah, but the face itself.
Yeah.
Hard to have a real conversation otherwise.
Good thing he can speak the language.
Yeah, she's been around the whole time.
The whole time?
Yeah, he's only ever had, like, half locked away. Because he influenced Arthur Hawkwing.
Right.
Whether you're asleep or awake, I mean, either way, here we are, finally having a conversation once again. Sit down.
He's great.
Yeah.
He's such a good actor.
The last time you came with 99 companions.
116,
Well,
actually.
Or you really do think he's your father. That's sweet in a way.
This is a dream.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that he kills himself.
What?
That's not how Teleran Riyadh works. Although maybe, if it's like a dream shard, maybe you can get away with it.
I don't believe a word he said.
I wonder if it's you doing it to yourself, it doesn't matter.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe you can't commit suicide in the dream world.
Yeah. Because it's just a way to wake yourself. And that's what you think that you're doing.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It just seems like then dreamers wouldn't have to learn how to wake up. Because they could always just kill themselves in the dream.
Yeah.
And when you channel into it, it'll increase your power 100-fold.
It's a pretty strong one.
It's a Sa'angreal. It's really, like, awful that they introduce it this way. In the middle of the finale, they're just like, you've never heard of this word before, but
Yeah.
this is a thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, just that. No big deal.
Ever since the day I channeled, I hear nothing. Do you hear anything?
I think that this is supposed to be the first sign of her dream foretelling ability.
Really?
Like she's awake, which I think is weird.
Yeah, I don't know why that would be.
What is it? Same thing we had on Beltane. Something wrong.
But like, because she does have the ability to see the future in the books, right? So
Well, she has dreams of things.
right, but if this is how they're doing that in the show version,
But that, like,
I don't know. I'm
Nynaeve
just saying,
can
like,
also listen to the wind.
she
so.
used to.
I thought that was her block. That was like
Oh, maybe.
preventing her. Like,
Interesting. What are you gonna do with the bow and arrow in this?
yeah.
Lashes of air and fire. And she wouldn't stop.
Is that supposed to imply that Maureen wanted to be like a Leda?
Because that is what happens in the books.
Yeah, but it's to train for the like Maureen never had a block. That is specifically to train for like the test.
Oh, it's using things from the books. Yeah.
I just wonder if
getting them
it's-
100% right.
Yeah, I just wonder if it's supposed to be later or if that's just kind of like a made up like whatever.
That's what Aleda did to her.
All I know is that everything I've ever seen, the best things and the worst, they've all come true eventually.
So you know he's gonna be all right because you know you're about to fuck the shit out of that boy for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so curious if Min is in season 2
I'm pretty sure she is.
because I don't know where she goes from here.
The only way to stop that army is to stop the Dark One himself.
They've only walked far enough that they can still see that through the branches. Maybe they're on a really tall hill.
It's a big army.
So there must be at least 5,000 to 10,000.
Well, and that line also
5
that
to
was
10,000 Trollocs.
I'll ready my personal guard and move to the fortress. You know what you need to do.
It won't make sense to anyone who hasn't read the books, but or even the people who have. But the Horn of Valir is here,
yeah.
and everybody knows it.
Yep. It's just under
It's not
the
a
chair.
secret at all. I do wish they at least didn't have the blight going down into it, and that this was like to homage how beautiful it is. That there's nothing here.
Yeah.
I know this place.
Why would Rand know this place?
Because he's the one who sealed.
No, that doesn't happen here. The Eye of the World was created after this.
Not in this. They say this is where they sealed the Dark One. In the show, they say that.
Yeah, but it can't be, because then where does Shia Ghul happen?
That's what the show says. Is that the Eye of the World is?
I think that
where...
Maureen's just wrong about that. But I don't understand why Rand would remember this place.
I don't know. He put his banner here.
No, but they don't find the banner here in the show.
Oh yeah, you're right.
How does Lan get past the Trolloc army? I have so many questions. This episode just happens.
Yeah. What is the tell?
He's not like tracking. He's just walking the same path as them.
The whole world will burn. The Dark One is waking.
5,000 Trollocs is not going to do all that. I'm sorry. It's like, it doesn't even make sense. That city can hold 5,000 Trollocs easy. Unless Agamar is a fucking moron, which he is, because the crossbow wall is incredibly stupid. But it's not 5,000 troops is not that many people. For a city with walls as big as this, that is prepared for this assault, it's just... I get that they wanted it to be an amount that it makes sense that she can channel the kill.
I will not let our city fall.
They're so cool. I wish they didn't die.
I know, right? And I remember thinking that last time too. It was like,
Yeah.
I want more of them.
Well, and Agamar's, like, his final moment with Lan in that tent, like, fuck, to not get that sad.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
such a good... And I'm sure they'll give it to a character, right? But
yeah.
to lose that... I mean, we'll watch. Maybe there is a way he survives.
Sure.
Maybe he gets spun out as hero of the Horn. I don't know.
We have no idea. Every record of its existence was purged from the White Tower's libraries by Dark Friends.
By Black Aja, I think, yeah, is what you meant to say.
The eye.
This... I thought that this was an homage to the accepted tests, but this is actually an homage to the last battle.
Yeah.
They're like, let's play with reality game.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Everybody's
there's a lot of
favorite
that.
game show.
There's a lot of that in the series, right?
Yeah.
Joya.
You take her for a minute. I'll finish it.
That's her name in Egwene's accepted test, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Rand,
What did you think would happen?
There is the vision of the shield there for a second.
Yeah.
But then there's something after it. Maybe that's him tying it off there. Maybe it is a shield. The quality of the Trolloc visuals from the beginning of the season to this it's so rough.
I know. And it just stands out because like
cavalry charge to the wall. But the people behind us are walking, so we're gonna get there significantly ahead of them. It's so dumb. Oh my god.
Spread word through the city. Any woman who can channel the one power, be it even a trickle. I need them.
God, that armor looks so hot on her.
I know, right?
The city that has never fallen!
I love the worn leather, but it's gold. Like, it's just, I want it. Bye, man. See you later, maybe. maybe that'll be my next leather project. I'll make that armor.
Yeah, that'd be cool. This is so goofy.
Hi ho, hi ho.
They are calling for all women who can channel to help defend the city.
Circle up.
Then buy every step they take with blood.
You should already be shooting, man. They're so close.
Yeah.
Here, while everyone else is willing to fight, I'm standing. If you want to help, but don't know how, all you need to do is ask.
I kind of wish they shot that just a little bit. So Loyal seemed a little bit taller than Perrin.
Yeah.
But the angle of the over the shoulder makes their
They're
eyes
like
on
the same, yeah.
It's a great line from Loyal, though.
Oh, for sure.
But before we left, we carved something into that tree.
Look, no one can say they don't make a hot couple.
That's fair.
Yeah. Got him.
You can remake the world in your image. Make it whatever you want it to be.
Maybe not yet, but like, yeah, I guess.
Eventually.
Yeah.
I can show you how.
He can do that in the last battle, but the Dark One is very surprised by it.
Seems to be.
We both know you can't escape this place without his help. And if he doesn't choose the light...
Do we both know that?
I'll choose for him.
They just kind of say things. And you're like, I guess you know that,
yeah.
Moraine. Drop fire on... They're so fucking flammable. Just drop fire. Yeah, no, I think he's dead.
Yeah, that spear is at least this far into his chest.
He's pinned to the wall. His feet are off the ground.
Yeah.
God, this scene's really effective.
Mm-hmm. Should have ironed his front.
He's been locked. He doesn't have access to an iron.
He can channel. Prestidigitation. He should look immaculate.
Oh yeah, this sucks. Who? Doesn't matter.
Dark friends.
Ingtar. Ingtar gave them those swords.
Or there's also two dark friends that shoot at fucking Swan and Rand.
Right, yeah.
So there's several.
Let's call the Pattern's greatest heroes to stand at our side.
We know we haven't introduced this at all.
Yeah.
It's for the dragon. Without it, they won't stand a chance.
Then why didn't they take it? Using the fire and the motion of this to hide the look is effective.
Yeah. It makes sense.
Well, no, but it does a good job, right? Like, and that shot really conveys numbers a lot better.
Yeah.
Want that little girl so much. She simply is.
He can't do that yet.
Yeah.
He gets that power at the end of the series.
Let the power flow through you like you're an open sieve. Don't fight it.
No, you do have to wrestle with it, actually. You haven't done anything
The
yet.
visualization of, like...
The strength?
How much is coming from each woman is very interesting to look at.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine what someone who knows what they're doing is going to be able to do in the future seasons of this show.
Well, to be fair, they do set up... She trained at the tower for a few years.
I know, but the level of... Like, this makes what Demandred is going to do in the last battle. They've introduced the same power creep problem that the books have.
Yeah.
But immediately. Where she just wiped out a whole army like that with 4 people. When they start linking 70 people...
True.
What happened?
I don't fucking know. I've never done this before.
Killed the Dark One. No big deal. Whatever. Just killed him.
Oh, man.
Which, like, that scene is literally basically what happens in the finale.
Yes.
Of the
series.
last battle.
Yeah. And it
So
makes
what
about
are
as
they
much
gonna
sense.
do? Yeah. But, like, what are they going to do when they get to the actual last battle? They're just going to play that one again? It's the bat that got into Holly's house.
We don't have the budget for another fight, so Perrin's just gonna not be there.
How did Perrin get lost? Like, what?
He's looking for Padme. How does Padme get the dagger? Is it just not the same dagger?
I'm burning!
Can't do in a link, actually, but that's fine.
What?
You can't burn out.
What?
You can't burn out in a link.
Yeah, you can. Grendel does it. Not Grendel specifically, but her people that she uses.
I thought you
get
couldn't
burned out.
take too much in a link. I thought they just, like, pass out. I didn't think that they get burnt out.
No, I thought that the people that Grendel literally, like, she uses them up. And then the spark is gone. Like, they can't channel anymore.
Interesting. For some reason, I thought that you couldn't. But yeah, you're right. They do in the last battle.
Right?
I don't know. The visual of that is so horrifying.
It's effective, I will say. But also, like, they should all just be, like, burned out, not, like, dead, right? And unfortunately...
Oh, I guess they dragged Nynaeve off because they knew she was Taviran, I guess?
Turn to the shadow, some of you.
What happened to Matt? Why is he so fucking dark?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe he's not healed of the dagger. It also... Unfortunately, like, Rand now doesn't get the moment of trying to save that little girl's life after she's already dead because they do it with Nynaeve and Egwene.
Yeah. Well, no, because Nynaeve isn't dead.
She's dead.
Where will you go?
To your house.
Goodbye.
Just gonna walk through the blight.
Today isn't the end. It's the beginning.
Yeah, no shit. Moraine and Rand are just dumb.
Tiny's push and you choose the dark. Rand may be the dragon, but all 5 of you have a part to play.
I love that he knows Rand is the dragon.
Yeah, because it's the most obvious shit in the world.
Also, I guess that wasn't Uno because he's dead.
No, they're all alive. All of those characters are alive in season 2.
No. 2 of them got stabbed with a Thakandar blade, and then...
And they're all fucking fine.
No.
I can't touch the source.
Yeah, it's probably just a shield that's been tied off, right? So as soon as she, like, meets someone... as soon as she sees Rand again, and he knows how to channel, he can, like, break it for her.
Maybe? I don't know. They're literally out there sitting there.
Yeah, that's
Remember
what I
how
mean.
upset I was
She's
about
dead.
Dawn dawning in this scene?
Yes.
Because like, how long she been sitting
That's
over
what I
her
mean.
corpse?
Nynaeve dies. That's why, like, Rand won't be able to have that moment with the little girl and Moraine.
Yeah. Because it's been hours.
Oh, Egwene is a phoenix.
What?
Their tears have healing powers.
Yeah, this'll never be brought up again. The show will ignore this for the rest of time.
Yeah.
Because you just can't. Like,
And even the moment of it is so rushed, like, it's, like, super awkward. Because they got fucked, you know, they really did, and it's worth acknowledging, but yeah, it's rough.
but also, like, how does he get out of the Blight?
Great question.
The only way he knows in is Tarwin's Gap.
And it's not like he can really defend himself because Lan hasn't given him any training.
He does not know how to use his sword.
No, and the more that he touches the source, the madder he's going to go, and he's been told that.
I think that I hope season 2 starts with, like, some explanation.
No, he's just lost.
But I think season 2 is going to start with him just, like, in a town somewhere. And it's like, he got out.
He's going to find the red-veiled Aiel.
That would actually be rad if he went to that village.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that Hearthstone couldn't be scratched. That nothing, not even the one power, could break it.
So did I.
But I was wrong about everything I've said this season, so.
That this wasn't the last battle.
Yeah.
And I let Rand walk away.
I fear it was the first.
I fucked up really bad. We need to go find we need Rand.
Oh, everybody's favorite scene.
If this was just after the credits, it would feel so different.
Yeah.
Y'all ready for the most overkill murder in the history of anything ever? Like, as an action, this doesn't make any sense to do. I wish it was them, like, taking down a ship with the one power. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it, like, zooms in on the captain of that ship. He's like, oh, I do be declaring this be the hardest day at sea me've ever had. There's a woman on the shore! Everybody! Tidal wave!
Yeah. Yeah.
We must tidal wave the single child.
Tavirin!
It's so funny.
Yeah.
It's just, it is so funny that they're like, we gotta murder that one girl with the...
Yeah. No, fuck her.
Yeah, it's rough. God. I get what you mean by, like, it feels like a finale, in some ways, but, like, it's a rough episode of TV.
Yep.
It, like, doesn't pay off the thematic stuff that this season sets up for most of its characters. Like, the Nynaeve healing coming, like, I at least, like, have it be immediately. Don't cut to, like, her dying in the middle of the fucking night and then her being healed when, like, it's, like, 5 hours later.
Yeah.
It's just stuff like that, like, feels so... Like, Rand is only talking to the Dark One. Unless we want to do the time dilation stuff already.
Mm-hmm.
But having the Eye of the World be where they think the fight happened, it's just... It opens up, like... There's so many fucking things that characters are just going to know later to be true that were not true in season 1.
Yeah.
Because Shia Ghul is a place that has to exist. Demandred has to go there to talk to the Dark One. The Thakandar Blade, like, the Valley of Thakandar is kind of important.
Yep.
Like, and they know where Shia Ghul is. That's not a secret in the books.
Yeah.
There's so many elements of it that they, like, wrote themselves to, as if this was supposed to be the end of the show.
Right.
And they didn't have to worry about anything later, that now they're going to get to that stuff and be like, no, they knew Shia Ghul the whole time. They
what
just
do we do? Yeah.
No, yeah. And I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to start happening in season 2 where the show is going to have to just move on.
Yeah.
And be like, Because there's great stuff. There's great acting. The guy who plays Ashamael is fucking great.
Yep, I agree with
Egwene's
that.
actress is great. Perrin's actor is great. Rosamund Pike is fucking Rosamund Pike. Like, you know, I'm not complaining. Daniel Henney's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Nynaeve's great. No idea how Matt's going to fit into it next season, you know?
Yeah.
I don't really get why he looks like Dagger Matt there. Because he's fine when they leave him at the ways. Maybe it's just a tough hike. Well, they told all the horses to fuck off, and he didn't go grab one of the horses.
All his supplies. No, he knows horseflesh. He definitely got one.
He knows horseflesh. But yeah. Fuck. Matt goes and collects all the horses.
He does the like whistle for Shadowfax. And Bella comes back to him.
Yeah, it's just a lot of them just saying stuff. And I just wish it wasn't. I wish it was just tighter.
It definitely makes Moraine look like not as smart as she is in the book.
Oh, she looks like a moron.
Yeah.
Because she is straight up just saying stuff to say stuff. And none of it plays out. Moraine isn't like, I thought I was going to die here.
How am I alive?
I said certain death. A thing that I said I shouldn't say if they don't know. Like,
yeah, if you can't know, you shouldn't be. Yeah.
It's that stuff's weird, and the like tell is weird.
Yeah, that one will never not be a fucking meme. Jesus Christ.
The power of 5 women being that powerful is problematic for the show.
Well, you might be able to kind of hand wave it away a little bit because Nynaeve is the most powerful channeler that anyone's ever seen in 1,000 years.
Yeah, but Nynaeve is in the rest of the show. Like, Nynaeve is present for all of the big battles.
Yeah, but she has a block.
They're going to have to nerf Nynaeve.
Yes, they are.
To justify that Cad Swain isn't fucking doing that at Dumais Wells.
Every 5 women, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like you're creating a scenario in which, because in the books, Rand does something fucking crazy because he has the power of 1,000 men piercing through him in this magic thing that is that is used up at the end.
Yeah.
And so what he does to the army of Trollocs can never happen again because it was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
He used it and it's done. That woman is an untrained nobody who isn't strong enough to be an Aes Sedai, who does something on the level of Rand killing the Trollocs. Not quite on the level because it's 150,000.
Yeah.
In fucking the inn, but on the level of like Demandred in the last battle.
Yeah, I almost wonder if like maybe this would have worked power-wise better if like Moraine had given them a Sangreal as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, and maybe they
I don't know why
even,
they
like,
would do that, but yeah.
Well, you know, it lets you kind of do something really big with the finale, and you have a Sangreal, and maybe it breaks, or like she doesn't know what it is at first, and then like, because you're right, it does present a big problem. How are they going to go like bigger and bigger and bigger over 8 seasons? Like that was pretty big. They were just like 20,000 Trollocs instantly.
Because that woman is untrained. If it was Moraine that did that, you don't have as much of a problem because that can kind of be the limit of what people can do.
Yeah.
But we're specifically told this woman
she's not powerful enough to become a full Aes Sedai.
To be an accepted. Maybe an accepted.
Yeah.
But she's not an Aes Sedai. So the Aes Sedai have to be capable of more powerful things than that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is, I forgot there, because it is lightning, wind, and earth erupting all at the same time across a whole battlefield.
Yeah.
If one untrained woman can do that with 2 weak power batteries, Egwene, and the strongest channeler in 1,000 years.
Yeah.
It opens up like, fuck, the Forsaken better be able to do some insane shit. And I don't think they're going to be able to because it's not realistic.
Yeah.
Budget-wise.
Mm-hmm.
And so they've painted themselves into a corner where like that's always going to be a weird thing. That is unfortunate because I think that there's great stuff in the show. Like I don't want to feel like even rewatching the finale, like there is stuff that is so fun about being here. Lan and Moraine's relationship is beautiful.
Yeah.
Egwene and Nynaeve's relationship in this episode gets some cool moments.
Yeah.
That I really loved. And I don't know, it's tough.
Yeah.
They put themselves in a weird position by not using the Eye of the World to do that. And by not having the Eye of the World be the Eye of the World. The Eye of the World's just a fucking like
Yeah, and like
hole.
Rand doesn't like appear in the sky.
He doesn't appear in the sky here. He appears on the ground. Falma. No, but here he like appears like lightning in the middle of the battlefield.
Because isn't that what they're like? People are like, isn't that like a warning sign to people that the dragon is reborn?
Both of them are, yeah. Falma and this are.
Yeah, yeah.
But those prophecies don't exist in this world because this is the only prophecy.
Yeah, because nobody knows about them. Like our characters don't know about the dragon and the prophecies.
They will in
around
season
him
2.
and
In season 2, suddenly the dragon will proclaim himself with Kalendor. That is going to be a thing that everybody knows, and they're just gonna it's season 1.
Maybe.
They have to. They in order to do any of the shit that happens later, they're gonna have to just forget that they forgot to set it up.
Yeah.
Just like the Horn of Valir just shows up having never been mentioned before in the season. And you have a character go, "It's the Horn of Bloody Valir, boy." And you're like, "Okay, now I know what that is." Back then, I wonder if it blew last night. We're watching this the day after the finale for season 2 dropped. And so I do wonder if last night the Horn of Valir blew.
If it got blue.
Let Donald toot was the hashtag. But I've been avoiding Twitter, so I don't know if they let Donald toot.
I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah. We'll find out soon.
I wonder how that. I don't know how they're gonna do that budget-wise, but
I don't know.
100 people of mist figures coming out to fight on the battlefield against the Ascension.
Yeah.
It's gonna or the White Cloaks. Who are they fighting in that moment? I can't remember.
They're fighting the Ascension.
Who are they riding? Oh, they're riding with the Shinards. Yeah.
Yeah, and and the White Cloaks are just kind of there.
The White Cloaks are
wrong place, wrong time.
It's like a 3-prong.
Yeah. The White Cloaks have no idea what they're walking into.
Do we think did they do Rockin' in season 2?
No.
You think there's no Rockin'?
No.
No Aerosmith's Rock and Roller Coaster?
No.
That's sad. I think there is.
Did they
I'm
even
holding out
do
hope for
Rockin' in book 2?
Yeah, there's Rockin'.
Oh.
Aren't there? Or no. There's not Grom. Grom are the one they see in
the Lopars.
Lopars. They've got to have something cool.
I think they'll have something.
Although I think if they had them, they would have put them in the trailers. The fact that they're not in the trailers lends itself to the idea.
True. And honestly, that's kind of weird though, because honestly, I would think absolutely nothing of it if in the last battle, the Sanchin didn't just send in all their animals to do the fighting.
No, the Rockin' are so fun. The Rockin' make them different, right?
No, the Rockin' are fun. I just mean if you don't have the Lopar and the ostriches and
you
shit.
can do without that stuff.
Well, I just mean who did the Sanchin send in at the end?
Nothing. They just fight it themselves. That's an easy switch. I don't mind that switch.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah.
This
is what it is.
I think I might be done with season 1. I don't know that I'll watch this again.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think we need to. I think we got what we need out of it. And
maybe before season 3, if it's in 2 years, we'll sit down. But I don't think we'll ever, make content about it. Yeah. I've said my piece. I've said everything I want to say about season 1. I think I'm
we can appreciate it for what it is.
Some great acting.
There's some great stuff in here. Overall, is it an amazing TV show? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think I might have given it an 8 out of 10 without disregarding the finale when we first were reviewing it. And if you take out
the finale,
the books. No, I mean
okay.
If you take out knowing the future stuff that they are kind of
they're not setting up.
If you don't know that they're doing themselves a disservice with the things in here, I think 8 out of 10 is fairly reasonable. But knowing what you know and knowing what comes next, and you're how the fuck are they gonna do that? That does make things complicated. But I don't know if it lessens the stuff that is good.
I think that pre-finale, I think episodes 1 through 7 for me cumulatively are a 7.5.
Yeah.
And the finale's about a 4. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense, and yeah, and a lot of the dings on the first 7 episodes are mostly the way in which it poorly sets up the finale, and I think that that's the biggest disappointment. I think Swan just being the Dark One is weak, you gotta go fight him because I had a dream is just a very weird, and I didn't even remember that was the reason why they went, but that to me is a really weird reason to do it.
Yeah.
The fact that Moyne swears on the oath rod to Swan and fealty, very odd in a way that doesn't make any sense for the Aes Sedai to me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that in a rewatch that I picked up on that I was what the
odd choices.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see from here. If you like the video, like and subscribe to the channel. If you don't, hit the dislike button. Leave me in comments down below because the algorithm god is hungry and we must feed her. This episode, that algorithm goddess is...
Lady Agamar.
Lady Agamar.
Her name.
Yeah, you're great.
Your armor's cool.
Agamar's fucking dead.
Yeah. Yeah. If you go to that shot, he's so dead.
If you want to follow us on the internet, you can. I'm at Nerdy Nightly.
I'm at Claris Polaris.
Do something nerdy night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.